welcome back to Sports Talk. Today we got this might be our last um this might be our last college football video. Um we'll probably do one more, but um last week was conference championships week, so this week we're gonna have the playoff teams. I'm sure you guys already all know the four. I'm just gonna talk about it, give my predictions. Um we'll probably do like a national championship preview once that. And no, we'll have another video predicting like all the bowl games. Actually, so no, I'm not gonna give my predictions this video. I'll save that for another video. I'm just gonna kind of briefly go over the teams. Don't have much to talk about here, but we're just gonna review the conference championships games and like yeah, that's pretty much it. So if this is a shorter video, I apologize, but we'll have a college basketball video Monday like always, and then NBA on Wednesday. Okay, so not much movement in the top four besides Ohio State jumping into the top four after USC lost to Utah. Um, Utah kind of blew them out. USC had two losses. Ohio State was the only team left with one loss, so they got in. Georgia played LSU. They killed them. I think it was 50-30, something around there. Michigan played Purdue. Purdue kind of hung with them for a little, but Michigan ended up winning. TCU played Kansas State. TCU actually lost in overtime, but they have one loss, and I don't think Ohio State deserves to be ahead of them because they both have the same record, but TCU has they did play in their conference championship game, and they were very close to winning it. So I kept OC at 4, and also their a Michigan Ohio State rematch they wouldn't have that happen. Top 10, Tennessee and Alabama move up one just from teams ahead of them losing. Utah moves up 5 after beating USC. That was pretty impressive. They're the highest ranked three-loss team. Speaking of three-loss team, Kansas State also jumped up a little bit. USC fell down after getting embarrassed by Utah. And then Penn State just moved down just because I wanted to keep. Penn State was at 8 last week. Um, but I wanted to. I feel like these three teams are all better than Penn State, so I just put them ahead of there. Clemson won against North Carolina. Good for them. It really doesn't matter. Washington moved down 3. This was just because I wanted those past teams in the top 10. But I mean, there wasn't like really any reason. It was just because I wanted those teams in the top 10, and yeah. Florida State didn't play, so I didn't move them. Oregon State and Oregon moved up just because teams ahead of them lost. That team ahead of them was LSU. They got kind of embarrassed by Georgia. I wasn't really expecting them to win, though. Tulane won their conference, so good for them. They beat UCF, so they moved up 2. South Carolina, I didn't move. Um, uh, UCLA moving down 2. Um, they didn't play, but I wanted to have Tulane ahead of them, and I know I had them. I know I had them ahead of South Carolina last week, but part of the reason is just because I didn't want to move South Carolina. Notre Dame didn't move; they didn't play. Um, yeah, Texas. They didn't play either. Mississippi State and NC State also didn't play, but they just moved up because teams ahead of them lost. Those teams were UCF and North Carolina. They dropped out of the rankings. Then Troy and UTSA both won their. Oh wait. Did Troy win their conference game? No, I know. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, Troy won their conference. They won the Sun Belt. And then UTSA won their bowl game. These two teams actually play each other, or not. The UTSA won their conference championship game. These two teams actually play each other in a bowl game, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I feel like this video is too short. I don't know what else to talk about though. There really wasn't much this week. Um, Next video will be a lot longer. I'll say that just because we're gonna be like talking about. We're gonna do all of our bowl game predictions. Um, I feel like it. I feel like I have to like make this longer though, because this is like a super short video. But I don't really know what else to say. Um, um, we can talk about the Heisman, I guess. I know Will Anderson just won an award. Um, Caleb Williams won the Maxwell Award. Um, what else? The Heisman. I think that's tomorrow. My prediction is C.J. Stroud. Um, he's played better than Stetson Bennett and Max Duggan, that's Georgia and TCU's quarterbacks. He's played better than them, and all three of them in the playoffs. So I think Stroud will win it, but that might be a little biased. I don't know. What else can we talk about? College basketball, Ohio State had a buzzer beater against Rutgers. That was a good game. But I mean, I don't want to talk about college basketball. It's a college football video. Um, I guess I'm just gonna end the video. I'm sorry. I know this is a short video. It's probably like what, 5 or 10 minutes, somewhere in there. I would guess. But I'm gonna end the video. Next college football video will be a lot better. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that next week or the week after. We'll see. But it's gonna be our bowl game predictions. No, we'll probably do it next week. Yeah, so it's gonna be our bowl game, all of our bowl game predictions. That'll be fun. That'll be a good video. That video will be a lot longer than this. I promise it will be. But yeah, if you want to help us out, join the Discord. Um, what else? Like, subscribe if you guys are liking these videos. We'll see you guys with college basketball on Monday.